What if your bank, social media, and wallet were all in one app? That is what Coinbase is launching soon, and it's called Base.
Coinbase now replacing their wallet app with the Base app.
That new app that creates the on-chain economy for 1 billion people.
It's an everything app that brings together the best of social, discovery, chat, payments, and trading.
And today, I'm going to design what Base sounds like. Coinbase is one of the biggest brands in crypto and also in money in general. They've been trusted for over a decade. And with Base, they're going beyond just trading coins. Imagine if PayPal, Instagram, and some mobile gaming all lived within one ecosystem. With Base, you can send money instantly, you can chat and post with friends, you can play mini games, you can explore digital art, and new apps like productivity, music, and way more. The big idea is that Base is taking something complex and taboo like crypto and Web3 and blockchain, and they're condensing it into a tangible, accessible app that everyone can use without the friction. So designing the sound for Base, I wanted to keep a few things in mind. I want it to be welcoming, friendly, and not technical. I want to be bright and optimistic, something that shows growth and possibilities. And I also want to include some of the things that are actually in the app, like money, gaming, etc. So without further ado, let's dive in. Okay, this is what we're gonna be putting music to for the Base app. So there's two movements. There's the cube going right there, and then the logo displaying. There's actually a ton of movements, and I tried to time them accordingly, so let's check it out. The first thing I wanted to do was lead up to the reveal of the actual Base logo, because right here, it's just colors, and then it reveals, and then the cube pops up. And I just wanted to get like a main note in there. So I created this one. That's just kind of a basic tone. Then I accentuated it with this second one. And then I added a couple hits to just accent different parts. So here we go. Boom, boom, boom. This first section where the cube changes colors and shrinks and gets bigger right here. So I added this intro bass thing. And also this intro sweep, which is like a high end. And that's cool because I put this effect on it that mimics the colors changing. And then it kind of stops when the blue cubes come in here. Stop. One thing that was really fun was I recorded a coin. It's kind of sounding like a Michael Bay movie. If you listen to that, literally me dropping a coin, and I shrunk it and I reversed it and turned it down in the mix. So it's literally coins like coming together. But they don't sound like, it's not cheesy. They don't sound like coins necessarily. And you'll see that throughout this Sonic logo here. Okay, now we're transitioning from this part into the reveal of the Base logo text. And I just wanted to have a nice little melody in the background. So it's kind of like playing the colors in a way. And then I also threw in some effects here. It's not much, but it just kind of adds to the anticipation for the logo text to come in. And then by the time it gets there, the tension resolves itself. Another thing was I put a bass sound in here, more tension resolution. In doing these, I always have fun recording the skeuomorphic things, the actual coins, the money, etc., and putting it into the logo somehow, some way. Even though it's underneath, it's an undertone, it still subliminally adds to the richness and the value of the logo. When you open this app, I want it to have a conflict resolution, but I also want to have all these different elements hidden in there to represent the different sections of this app. So I'll show you what I mean. So we have this coin, as I said before. Then I actually rolled a coin on the table and recorded that. It just acts as kind of like a riser. And then I actually recorded money and my wallet closing. And then a coin landing on the table. And then here I actually recorded a video game controller and added a little beep sound. So at the very end here, when the square gets bigger, I kind of wanted to add some sort of like Super Mario Brothers sound, but I also wanted to include the social media and app aspect of this ecosystem. So I put in this little And when you put that all together, you get my new Sonic logo for the Bass app. If you like this video, share it with your friends and let me know what brand I should do next.